Your memory is crucial. Each of part of your memory is essential because basically you can become like who currently you are exactly because it's constructed of your full memory. I can stand here and speaking until this word exactly because it's constructed of my entire memory. What does this claim aim for? It aims for two reasons. First, considering each of memory is that essential, one bad memory is not to become valid justifications to erase hundreds of memory in your head. One bad memory is not become enough reasons to eliminate all of your memory inside of your mindset. Two, who say bad memory will always translate into extremely sad conditions? As oppositions, we told you bad memory at some point can become capital to make your feeling of happiness until the fullest extent. For instance, when you go to certain competitions and you are not breaking, that's bad memory for you. But in next competitions, you can enter semifinal. Feeling of happiness will be more rich and rooted in your heart. When you go to your first varsity test and you are failed, that's bad memory for you. But in your second chance, when you are success to enter this specific varsity, the feeling of happiness will more grounded to your heart. No, thank you. These explanations aim to explain that happiness not only come exclusively when you erase your memory, but still exists even without erasing your memory. Then affirmative say, hey, this is your fundamental right of individual for everyone to erase their options. I don't think so. In principle, your memory is not fully yours. Your memory is accumulations of your surrounding contributions. Your memory, not only yours, it is also exists your family contributions to create your memory. It is also from your relative, for example. This is the reasons why suicide still considered as immoral, even though it is your right to die, exactly because your current life is not fully yours. Your current life is accumulations of your surrounding contributions. The point is, you cannot take idealistic principle argument from the government when you are the one who control your life, because you cannot simply inject your personal interest considering the fact that your current conditions is accumulation from your surrounding contributions. Moving on to my engagement. No, thank you. Then affirmative impose burden. We need to take the burden, how specific entity cannot fully recover with the bad traumatic feeling. I know it sounds evil to let these people become sadly every day, every night, but it is fine because in life there is no way to get perfect situations and perfect comfortability even in the side of the house. Even when you forget your past memory, it not change the fact that you are still being exposed by an extract in the future. At least your entire memory can become preparations. At least you can prevent another same mistake and another things that make you trauma in the past. Moving on to my substantive. Erasing memory isn't suitable options to fit into how humans supposed to be. We do understand, maybe there's people who are deeply trauma and suffer. We do acknowledge such of people exist. The question is that necessary to erase their memory just because this past traumatic memory? To answer, first, no thank you. First, it's not necessary in so many circumstances. If you are depressed because of mental illness, there is personal assistance of psychological approach. If you are depressed because of traumatic feeling in childhood, there is special recovery who specifically targeted to these children, for example. If you are deeply stressful because being fired, there is proportional money to minimize your traumatic feeling. The point is, in all circumstances, there is definitely always way to press the traumatic feeling of everyone. There is no necessity to go with their side. But let's take at their best. We live in a conditions where every approach is bad. If bad for everyone, it's unable to cure everyone. If this approach is bad, the tipping point will be which cases that able to upgrade and improve this kind of approach. This is the comparative. On oppositions, when we keep use your memory, it pushes all psychological stuff to find how to cure these patients better. It pushes how every teacher reach every heart of their children. On government side, you live in a world where everything is stagnant. People tend to take the shortcut. Bad approach of psychiatrists will always bad because they trap in illusions of enough. Just you can erase your memory and everything is fine. No improvement, no changes. Notice, regardless the case, let me portray who people that have high tendency to take the memory being erased. Two people. First, ex-criminals. Second, people who feel sinful in the perspective of religions. First, ex-criminals I think ex-criminals will have a tendency to take the options because they don't want to remember their past actions. Listen, affirmative cannot say ex-criminal not get the options to erase memory because basically it allows every individual. Considering it is likely, what kind of harm because of this? A. When you erase your memory, meaning you restart it from the start, which means to say there is huge tendency that specific people will do the same crime again. Because when you erase memory, it is not only you erase their bad actions memory, but you also erase your curative process of CGS. You erase your memory when you are in your lowest positions in jail. You erase your memory when you are contemplating your mistake. Therefore, there is no point you are being jailed for 10 years, for example. This crime will still happen again in the future. Then DPM say, yeah, at least even though they do same crime again, we can protect the victim of rape case. Yeah, maybe if these people forget the past, these people will create a next victim. Then DPM will say again, it is okay, we want to protect this victim again. Therefore, on their side of the house, in DPM world is world where hundreds of victims of rape case even forget for being raped by this specific individual. But in a comparatively, in outside of the house, we in line with how CGS is supposed to be. Because we make these people keep remembering in this life, what kind of crime that they did, how suffer is out of jail exactly. Then we eliminate, at least minimize the possibility for them to do the same crime again. B. If you are ex-criminals, instead of ex-criminal features, there is track record. Like track record impacted to your way to interact with other people, track record impacted to your way to find job, for example. Understand, on government, when you erase the memory, but the track record still there, you force them to confuse why they get this bad response from society. They cannot relate it because you can only relate with this track record only when you remember entire of your memory. Second, moving on to another thing that more religious. Notice the one who pushes you to relate with your religions exclusively exactly your memory. People do taubat in churches exactly because their past memory. There is actions that push them to do such of actions. The point is, bad past memory not necessarily translated into bad things. It is also constructed into how you are appeased by your religions. You can do salat 5 times in one day because you realize your past actions is immoral in the perspective of God. Understand, on their case, when you erase complete memory, you erase the exclusivity of religious spiritual journey. Because when you don't remember your past actions, you also forget your relatability with your religions. In conclusions, somehow, your bad memory not suddenly translate into game over for everything, but it comes to the extent of capital on certain importance of life. Things like relatability of religions, understanding your contemplations as crime are exclusively created because of your memory. Because of these reasons, we are very proud to oppose.